Hello everybody and welcome to the full hotel tour and review of the Comfort Inn in Austin, Texas. You're looking at a view from inside the room, looking at the sign and I-35 because unfortunately I did not take a picture of the front of the hotel from the outside. This is the only picture I took. You can see it's in the vehicle and just showing the first floor. There's a lot of foliage around it. Moving inside, you can see right there's the so-called business center, just one computer, surrounded by a seating area. There's part of the breakfast area. You can see there's a beverage area. This is where you put the cereal on these empty stands. And inside the door is the actual breakfast area where they have all the hot food and microwave. Also the seating area. You see it took it just before the 19th hour I visited. Going upstairs, you can see there's a 4th floor hallway. It looks kind of dingy, along with a stairwell. Doesn't look too good. It's carpeted and it's actually open air. There's no wall dividing the two sides. In the elevator, it's not as clean either. You can see there's some litter in the elevator, some garbage. The first room we went to, which was on the west side, away from the interstate, actually wasn't too good. The carpet was all soggy. It smelled kind of musty. So we went and got another room. This is the other room. You can see the carpet looks brand new almost. New bedspread. It didn't smell too bad. Although that single pane window you see to the right lets in a whole lot of noise from the freeway. You can see there's a look at the other bed. Same furnishing. Nice new paint on the walls. And a nice bedspread. You can see there's the nightstand with a nice lamp. Looks like they put cool white CFLs. There's the television LCD with fluorescent backlight. Kind of a smaller model of Insignia. One thing to note at this hotel, there is no premium television channel lineup. You hardly get any HD channels, just a few of the digital ones on cable. So, of course, I brought my television antenna to hook up to it, but when I looked at the back, I got a nasty surprise. You can see right there's the coaxial cable going out from the wall and into the TV. Both ends of the cable had tamper-resistant sheath over them that did not allow me to unhook the cable from the television without a special device. So that means that there were probably some pretty shady guests who were either stealing cable or doing some other illegal activity where the management of this hotel was compelled to tamper-proof the cable. They also took the liberty of removing the menu button on the side of the television because the remote they give you is like one of those dumb remotes. It doesn't have a menu button. It's a generic remote for use with any television. So there's no menu button technically, but the actual push button's still there, just not the plastic housing that you can easily press from the outside. So you can still access the television menu. You just have to use like a pen or something to push in. That's another little note there. So this hotel has had its share of shady guests. Moving on, you can see right there is the cabinet which houses the microwave and the mini fridge. A bit of a dark picture. The mini fridge works pretty well and the microwave does too, unlike the Holiday Inn Express in Pearland, Houston. You can see over there's the seating area, complete with 2 chairs and a lamp. You can see the lamp turns on. It looks like it has a warm white bulb in it, and it does include 2 of the outlets so you can plug in your devices. There's an overall view of the room. The room looks pretty modern, and it really doesn't need too many improvements in the main room, except for the window, air conditioner, heater, and the window, which is only single pane. And you can see there's another view of the television, and then there's the entrance. Right there in the entrance, it starts to degrade a little bit, the visual aesthetics. Later on, you'll see that the light above the entranceway is actually some fluorescent with a slow start ballast. Gives a kind of creepy, flickering light effect when it starts up. Once you step into the bathroom, you get transported back to the 1990s, around the time the hotel seems like it was built. You can see in the bathroom you have some old fixtures. You can see the towel bar looks a little bit old, and the grab bar as well. They don't really match. The granite countertop's pretty big, but it looks like it might be faux granite because it has a pattern that seems not to be natural. And you can see a close-up of the sink. It's an oval sink undermount, which is a newer design. However, the faucet looks like it's a bit small for the large sink, and the spout doesn't really extend too far, so it's quite hard to wash your hands without butting up against the back of the sink. Again, the age is shown on the wall right there where the electrical fixtures are. You can see they do use that awful color that I hate, the almond colored face plates. And it does have a GFCI with hair dryer, which includes a night light, so that's good. However, you can see right there they also do have an old-timey dial switch for the heat lamp to turn it on and off. You'll see that later on in a video. And you can see there's a Comfort Care Essentials toiletries, a few soap bars, and some liquid shampoo and conditioner, only about 30 to 50 milliliters in each bottle, so not that much. You can see there's that old tray again. Looks like that old awful colored plastic, or that brown type of color. And they do give you that cheap paper towel. Looks like single ply, or said recycled. Not too good. There's the toilet itself. You can see it's quite big. I think it has an elongated bowl, so that's always good. And the toilet paper dispenser is built into the countertop along with the facial tissue dispenser. And here's a quick look at the tub and shower. You can see it is a little bit hard to see. The camera doesn't really do too good in low light without a flash. Not really that much light goes over to the shower area. It looks old again, pretty dated, doesn't look too clean. You can see that shower head looks awfully small. There's a picture with the flash. You can see, I think it's a water pick shower head with a few settings. And it looks like there's a gap between the shower head's piping and the wall. You can see right there's the little gap. It's not really affixed too well. Finally, in the bathroom, there's the towel rack. You can see it actually doesn't look too bad, although the styling doesn't really match with the sharp edges. You can see it has like a square type design. Everything else in the bathroom, including the grab bar right next to it, is rounded and smooth, but it does hold a lot of towels. So that's it for the picture slideshow portion of the room and the public areas, part 1. Stay tuned for a video of the air conditioner at night, followed by a look at the door of the hotel room and a video tour of the bathroom. There is the time and date, part of the hotel tour at the Comfort Inn Austin. See right here, the air conditioner doesn't work too good. Not sure if you can hear the fan. You can hear the wind from the fan. That's on auto, which is high. That's high. And that's low. That's not much of a difference. It's blowing cold air, although you can see from this thermometer right here, it's not too cold. It's 25 degrees Celsius. It only has a display in Fahrenheit. It doesn't even say what type of degree it is, but you can assume. 74. Has an on-off stop operation. And it has like a sleep mode here. Temperature controls. You can turn it to fan only. Quiets down a little because the compressor's not running. Just look at the power adapter. We have a test and reset, so it is GFCI compliant right there. It looks like it takes up 2 outlets, or maybe one 240 volt outlet. It's rather large, and the brand is GE, not Amana, although it does look like the Amana designs. We have single pane windows that slide and have a screen. Most new hotel windows do not slide open or have a screen, and it's very noisy. See the interstate? Comes right through the single pane. There's interstate over there. There's interstate. Pretty busy. Comfort Inn sign across the street. Looks like a better Country Inn and Suites. I think it's either a 2.5 or 3 stars. This is a 2-star hotel. See, it looks much better in the middle of a residential neighborhood. So that's a quick look at the air conditioner system. It looks like this one's cooled down to 23 degrees. Hello everybody, another part of the room tour here. It's checkout day, and let's take a look at the set entryway. There's the time and date. Right here's the light switch. You can see it is a slow start fluorescent. Looks like 3 individual fluorescent bulbs. Here's the bathroom. The door doesn't work too well. Emergency exit info. Pretty basic. They can only charge a maximum of $150 a night for one person. And you can see this door, like all wooden doors on this property, they're not sealed well, so they don't open because they expanded. This closer right here is pretty sensitive. It closes the door with a lot of force. Let me show you. Let's let it go. Doesn't really slam shut because it gets jammed, but again, it can prove very difficult to open the door. And then, let me show you the bathroom area right here. There I am. Over here, it doesn't look like it's too dated. Granite. Might be real, might not be. It looks kind of old, not too bad. New, large mirror, looks pretty modern. The trim and the light fixture is very modern. Although some things date it, like this yellowy colored heat lamp, which has an old timer right here. It's not that bad. But I mean, you can tell it's very old. It dates the place quite a bit. Cheap toilet paper right here. And that's the regular comfort care. They must have gotten a new look or something. Over here, I'll just do a quick shower demo. Teledyne, I think. Waterpik has a ton of settings you can see right there. See if I can get you a better view. You can see the settings like spray, mist, and that pulses. Let me show you right here. We have to turn it on. Tub spout is pretty high. And here's the sprayer. Let's see what other modes it has. Here's the shooting mechanism. More of a spray. Lighter, and then let's go the other way. Here's like a massager thing that sprays water. Tighter jet, that's the tightest jet they have. And that's pretty much it. So I can leave it on that. And I'm actually going down drain to the tub. Only that small little bar right there. Not very ADA compliant. Arch shower curtain. Doesn't close too well. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the tour of the room. Hello guys, here's the public areas tour. There is the date and time, 21/21. And out here you can see that it is pretty decrepit. Look, first of all, this Amana climate control unit does not work. It's plugged in and does not work at all. Let me show you right here. Inside we have the controls. Nothing works at all. Totally dead. It's unfortunate. So it seems like the only floor that has climate control would be the first floor. All other floors do not work. There's Interstate 35. It's really noisy because, like I said, they have single pane glass. Fire alarm. So we have some old exit sign. Doesn't really work. Must be for emergency use only. Right here we have the creepy stairwell. Right here is different color of lighting. An ugly carpet. Tray style lighting through here. You can see the tray style lighting. And it seems like the only modern thing in the hallways would be the room number placards right there. You can see they look modern, have plastic shielding around them, you can see. Plastic shielding right there. And let's go downstairs. So look at this fast forward view through the elevators. Click the link down below for the full elevator video. So let's fast forward downstairs. Going to be a tour of the pool areas here at Comfort Inn, Del Mar Avenue. Oh my gosh, like the rest of these doors are stuck. It smells nasty in here, like chlorine. Yeah, not much room here. 3 feet deep, 0.9 meters. Looks like it doesn't go that deep here, only 4 feet or just a little over a meter. About 1.2 meters. Pool area 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. 2200. A lot of humidity. You can see the condensation on those covers for the lights. Time and date as always. We have a water fountain over here. Exits right there. Courtesy phone. Emergency phone, really. Some drains right here. You can tell a lot of people don't dry themselves after leaving the pool. Looks like there's a little dip here in the middle for the deep end. It's a very shallow pool. Here's the hot tub, or spa actually. And it is only 0.8 meters, give or take. I really wish they had meter markings. You can see we're actually missing the protective plates right here. We have some push button here. Dial timer, it's not too bad. Let's see here. Have jets that activate for a little bit right there. Small creepy pool area. I'm not too sure what those overhead are for. Must have been lights at one time. Over here we have the equipment room, locked storage. And then back here it looks like we just have an exit. I won't be going outside there. No smoking. That's pretty much it for the pool area. So take a look at the few stills and then we'll go over to the lobby at nighttime. There's an overview look at the pool. You can see it doesn't look too deep, only about 1.2 meters deep at the deepest. You can see those weird grate things on the ceiling. I'm not sure what they're for. And there's not that much room on the outside edges of the pool. To the left where the hallway is, there's only about a maximum of maybe 2 meters. And you can see it zooming closer to the sign. It's only open from 6 to 2200 hours, the pool. No lifeguard on duty. See the large net, the fishing net type of thing, get the debris out of the pool hanging over there. And you also notice that the far right light is also burnt out near the patio area, if you want to call it that, with the plastic furniture. There's a look at the jacuzzi, spa, whatever they want to call it. There's some recessed lighting above it that does not work right now. You can see it looks kind of dirty. There's a close-up look at the underlit lounge area where they have all the furniture. It doesn't look too good. You can see it's all dingy right there, and it's also underlit, which is kind of unsafe. Gives it a creepy look. The thing with the cover over it, that's the wheelchair lift to get into the pool. So let's exit the pool room. You can see just outside the pool area you have the vending machines in the hallway. The vending machines kind of look a little bit old. You can see the drink vending machine. Looks like it's an older unit. It might be the IntelliVend 2000, and you can see the snack machine looks like it's a 1980s design, just along with the ice maker, which was very noisy. The only good thing is it does have the energy efficient motion activated lighting for the vending machine, so the lights are not always on. And then you can see right there's the hallway. It looks kind of creepy. This is lit right here with warm white bulbs, and it does not look very good. And the only section that has a tile is right in front of the pool area going to the lobby. It's only about a total length of about 5 meters, so not the whole hallway has tile. So now take a look at the following video tour of the lobby. Hello guys, there's a time and date. So a quick tour of the lobby. Here's what they call the business center. It's not a room really. It's a small area right here. Looks like we have a wireless bridge here. That makes for a slow connection. Windows Vista computer operating system that nobody likes. Yeah, looks like we have a 4:3 monitor, a low resolution 1024 by 768. We have LibreOffice, not even a word here. We have a, looks like a inkjet printer. Whew. And then a small sitting gathering area. A working air conditioner. It's tied into a 6-way splitter, even though you don't need it. Wireless, not wireless, regular phone there, brochure area. And I can't believe they don't even have an automatic door. Just crazy. No automatic door, you have to pull if you're coming in. It's so it's hard to enter. We have all these room key for after hour at 7 p.m. but it's already 9:30, and it's still open, so it's an old sign. One luggage cart not in bad shape. And over here we have the front desk. We have some more brochures right here. Some more Comfort Inn. No check stuff on. Part of the breakfast area is over here, you can see. Here's the drink area. A bunch of security cameras, and then in here we have the breakfast area. And I'll show you that when we get in the morning. Actually, here's a quick night tour of the breakfast area. Over here we have the clock, we have a cooling system again, we have a nice cabinetry right here. Yellow pages, probably storage in there. Blinds separating there. We have 7 tables. Now here's your breakfast area, large microwave. We have a refrigerator, no milk right now. I think they have milk in the morning though. And then here we have some water. It's cold. Waffle iron, cold of course. And some more amenities, condiments. Phone right there. And we have some more tables and a TV. So let's see how it looks in the morning. But before we get to the pictures from the morning, let me show you one still shot with an entire breakfast area and an overview of the seating area at night. You can see there are 7 tables, looks pretty spacious, nice and modern. Okay, moving on over to the day, you can see here's the refrigerated section. You do have some cold hard-boiled eggs, your dairy products including butter, cream cheese, and yogurt. And then right next to the microwave, on the other side of the microwave, you have all your pastries and bread products. You have sliced bread, white and whole wheat, along with bagels and mini muffins, biscuits, and Danish-style pastries. Over to the left, on the right side of the toasters, you have your hot food section, including eggs, scrambled eggs in a little pocket, and sausage in there. I think the sausage was microwaved though, and maybe the eggs too. Then there's a waffle iron itself. You can see right there on the little display where an LED segment, it's missing on the number 2. So I guess it went bad, and the waffles it produces, as you can see, are in the shape of Texas, so I think that's a really nice touch. Moving outside into the lobby area, you have your milk and the cereal along with the milk. The milk doesn't look too food safe because it looks like it's not refrigerated. And then further to the right, you have your water and your fruit. So that will conclude my full hotel tour of the Comfort Inn in Austin, Texas on Delmar Avenue. Thank you for watching. My overall thoughts on the hotel: I really did not like the hotel. Not a very good value. It looks very dated. I would not recommend the place until it has major renovations. There's so much more I have to say about this hotel that I can't fit it into this full video. So please check out my TripAdvisor review, posted as a link down below for the full lengthy review on why I do not recommend this hotel. Thanks for watching, and please leave a comment down below telling me how I can improve my hotel tours in the future, since I'm using this new format with more focus on pictures. And that will be it.